If you're looking for an elegant, sophisticated, everyday signature scent under $40, then this video is for you. In my opinion, the 5 perfumes that I am talking about today are the best of the best from the Middle Eastern market. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Joanna and I do reviews and recommendations of affordable and luxury fragrances in my channel. Now, if that sounds appealing to you, then please do keep watching and consider subscribing. My first recommendation is for you if you're the type who's into feminine and vanilla fragrance. Athena by Maison Alhambra. If you watch my channel, you know how much I raved about this fragrance. The note breakdown says a lot of citruses, jasmine, ylang ylang, lily of the valley, but to be honest, guys, to my nose, this is straight up vanilla sandalwood with a hint of cacao in the background. I think that this fragrance is phenomenal. Definitely elegant and sophisticated. The vanilla that is in here is not your typical sweet, gourmand kind of vanilla. I consider this as, you know, a sophisticated one. Definitely perfect for everyday use, in my opinion. And in case you still don't know, this is pretty much spot on dupe of Burberry Goddess. So if you don't want to blind buy Athena, I highly recommend you going to your closest perfume shop or Sephora and check out Burberry Goddess. Then if you like Burberry Goddess, you will definitely love Athena by Maison Alhambra. To me, this is such an amazing buy for less than $30, I think. Not only it smells like a sophisticated vanilla, okay? This fragrance also lasts for a long time. Let's say around 6 to 8 hours, and it lasts longer on clothes. Once again, Athena by Maison Alhambra, if you are looking for a sophisticated vanilla for less than $30. Next up is Flor Oud by Khadlaj. Now, I recommend it if you are the type who's into floral and creamy woody scents. To me, this is more of a floral and woody scent. However, don't think of like a heady indolic florals, okay? The florals that are in here are rose, orange blossom, and jasmine. But to my nose, it is the gemmy rose that is the most prominent in here. So imagine rose with some white florals and creamy sandalwood. Disregard the name oud because to me it doesn't smell oody at all. This is quite creamy actually, especially in the dry down. So I highly recommend it if you are the type who enjoys florals but not the heady type. I recommend it as well if you are into woody scents like me. To me, this just smells very classy and sophisticated rose, jasmine, and orange blossom scent that is perfect to use all year round. Longevity and projection, I would say, are very good. Lasted me around 5 to 7 hours. Guys, this cost less than $30 as well. And yeah, it definitely smells more expensive than what it is. And yeah, highly recommend it. Such an elegant floral woody scent. Flor Oud by Khadlaj. Next up is Khair Felicity by Paris CARNER. And you guys, this is such a fun and sophisticated fragrance. This opens up quite sparkling because of the champagne note. However, the main notes of this fragrance to my nose are freesia, jasmine, sugar, vanilla, and musk. So imagine a sparkling champagne, sweet and fresh freesia with a base of sugared vanilla and musk. I'm gonna classify this more of a sweet floral vanilla scent. I will say that these two have the same vibes. However, I find Khair Felicity to be having that sugared factor in it. The vanilla and musk that are in here are sweet, kind of like sugared, and I just love the freesia and champagne combo in here. So good. One of the best by Paris Corner, probably because it is a dupe of Kayali's Silk Santal, which is my favorite from Kayali. So, you know, I am definitely loving Khair Felicity as well. Highly recommend it if the sound of a fun and sweet floral sounds interesting to you. Once again, Khair Felicity by Paris Corner, and this fragrance has an above average performance. Let's say it lasted me around 6 to 8 hours. It lasts longer on clothes. It is amazing, very sophisticated floral vanilla fragrance. Next up is one of my favorite Middle Eastern perfumes, Musamam White Intense. And if you watch my channel, you know that this is such a hit for me, especially last year. And guys, what can I say? This is for all the floral and sandalwood lovers out there. I mentioned Flor Oud is also for all the floral and woody lovers, but I will say Flor Oud is more floral, okay? While Musamam White Intense is more of a woody fragrance. The florals that are in here are mainly in the background. It also has that creamy coconut that makes it more interesting for me because I love coconut scents. It is quite spicy as well. However, it is like a kind of spice that is quite cocooning. I am actually getting some ginger, even though ginger is not listed in the note breakdown. To me, this is mainly a creamy coconut and sandalwood scent that is quite spiced by ginger. There is a little touch of ylang ylang in the background, so you know, I think it is that ylang ylang that gave this fragrance that sophisticated and feminine vibe. So even though I see the comparison with Gris Chanel by BDK, I will say that Musamam White Intense has a touch of sophistication in it because of that ylang ylang, and also it has a quite prominent clean musk in the base. Very elegant and classy scent. It is somehow giving some cool girl vibes as well. Yeah, highly recommend it. And if I have to choose like my favorite in today's list, I will go for Musamam White Intense by Lattafa. Oh, and when it comes to performance, this lasts on me for around 6 to 8 hours, lasts longer on clothes, and performance is strong for the first 2 hours until it becomes moderate. Last but not the least is Peace and Love by Lattafa. And yes, this is how the bottle looks like, and I don't like the bottle. Anyway, let's talk about the scent. Scent-wise, this is absolutely beautiful. It opens up with that soft and delicate almond and blackcurrant. As it dries down, the more it becomes floral because of the rose, tuberose, and the heliotrope. The final dry down is quite powdery, yet, you know, very sophisticated. Don't think of like a matured kind of powderiness. To me, this is powdery, sophisticated. Love how the almond is done in here because it's not too sweet. The almond in here is just enough to give this fragrance a touch of nuttiness. This is mainly floral fragrance in my opinion. I will say if you hate rose and tuberose, you will still love this fragrance because the florals in here are done in a very soft manner. When I smell this fragrance, I definitely know that it is a floral fragrance. However, I will never tell that it is mainly rose and tuberose, because in the note breakdown, actually those are the floral notes listed. However, I will never guess that this has rose and tuberose. But I know that it is a floral, soft, almond scent, very elegant and sophisticated. I know a lot of you will like this fragrance, even though the bottle looks hideous. I will still say, juice-wise, this is absolutely beautiful. A lot of people are saying that this is a dupe of Soi Maliki. I've never tried that fragrance, but to be honest, I am quite satisfied with Peace and Love. When I received this fragrance, I was very happy to add this in my collection because I'm definitely vibing with it. This is such an ultra feminine and elegant floral powdery scent that will be perfect as a signature scent. Yeah, once again, Peace and Love by Lattafa, longevity and projection are very good. Let's say lasted me around 5 to 7 hours with moderate projection. All right, guys, so that is the video for today. Those are my top 5 Middle Eastern perfume recommendations for women. In my opinion, these are the best of the best when it comes to being signature scent worthy. Let me know what you guys think of them. If you've tried them, did it work out for you or not? Let me know in the comments down below. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, and see you on my next one. Bye!